Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Matt Rodriguez back with the Limitless Podcast, baby. Episode 2. Woo! Episode 2, baby. Your boy's cooking up. Your boy's going crazy. Y'all showed a lot of love to episode 1. Giving me the 5 stars reviews, the positive comments. People reposting reposting on the social medias. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I told you, we're taking this to new heights. Every single Wednesday, we going crazy. I'm dropping a podcast every single week. So stay tuned. I got you. This video is also sponsored by Limitless Physique Coaching, baby, where I help you to get in the best shape of your life within the next 6 to 12 months. If you're struggling to gain muscle mass, if you're struggling to lose weight, or if you're even struggling with your diet, a workout plan that you don't really have, you don't have the right person in your corner to help guide you and to help hold you accountable, I got you. But let's get to work, baby. Episode 2, absence increases respect in your life. The power of absence is going to increase the respect that other people have for you in your life. And that doesn't mean that you're going out here seeking people's respect and you're seeking their validation. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that when you disappear and you come back an entirely new individual, people are going to respect you more, because that happened to me. When I was in my early years of high school and I was skinny and I had severe acne on my face, I used to get bullied because people didn't respect me because I didn't have a backbone. I used to let people walk all over me, talk to me any type of way. I didn't do anything about it, you know what I mean? Because I was soft and I had a weak mind. So I allowed them to get in my head to the point where I stopped loving me. I didn't care about me. I didn't like me. I hated me at one point because I accepted somebody else's opinion about my life, which I talked about in the last podcast, as a fact in my reality. And I graduated in 2020, 6 years ago when COVID started. So a lot of people have not seen me in 6 years. And when they see me now, they're like amazed, because it's like I'm a completely different individual than they knew when I was in high school. I'm sexy now. You know what I'm saying? I'm in shape. My skin is clear. Like, my confidence is at a high level. Like, my energy is a lot different than it was when I was a freshman in high school, when I was a sophomore in high school, when I was a junior, even a senior. I literally transformed my body, my mind, and my spirit. And when people see me in person, it's like, damn, like, this is not even the same Matt we used to know. You damn right. And a lot of individuals that used to bully me, a lot of individuals that used to talk shit to me are hitting me up in my DMs asking me for advice, which is great. But you see how the tables have turned. You see how now, they're asking me for advice, which is great. I love it. You know what I mean? And it's an amazing thing, because I'm going to help them regardless. Like, I don't hold grudges about something that you did to me when we was 14, 15 years old. I don't give a shit, man. That's almost a decade ago. You know what I mean? But if they saw me now and I was still bullshit and I was still unconfident, I was still, indulging in the bad habits that I was indulging in 10 years ago, then when they saw me now, I still would have been skinny. I still would have had acne on my face. I still would have had no confidence. I still would have been all timid and scared and letting people talk to me any type of way. And those individuals still wouldn't respect me. And the reason why they didn't respect me back then is because I didn't respect myself. And if you don't respect you, no one will respect you. So you got to start respecting yourself. And I told you in the last podcast, you got to speak life into you. You got to believe in you. You got to know who you are, and you got to tap into your higher self. So for anybody out there that's dealing with a breakup, for anybody out there that feels like they're alone, I need you to understand you need to embrace that solitude. I don't mean climb into a ditch of isolation, but I'm saying you need to practice solitude, being on your own with your own thoughts. No music, no TV, no people, just you and your thoughts connected more with the Most High. And when you disappear for maybe 5, 10, 15 years, you know what I mean? Or even just a year or two, and you come back a whole new individual because behind closed doors, you wasn't posting about your life and you was leveling up and making shit happen, people are going to respect you more. Now you're going to have your ex-girlfriends hitting you up talking about, oh, I miss you, this and that, how you been, yada, yada, yada. Because they see you leveled up. They see you look good now. They see you got that confidence. They see you got that swag. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy how the tables turn once you start working on yourself, and once you start becoming a magnet, and once you start just improving in every area of your life, man or woman, ladies too. You know what I mean? Like, my ladies out there's a lot of ladies who had glow ups in high school, and then now they look bad. You know what I'm saying? But now that they look bad, a lot of dudes that didn't mess with them in high school and middle school, now they're like, oh yeah, now you're on my body. Dudes too. You know what I mean? My ex-girlfriend, like the other day, I'm not going to say her name, but she hit me up. She was hitting me up like, oh, yo, how you been? This is that. I'm like, okay, listen, it's okay, but I'm cool. I got a girl now. I've been with my girl 7, 8 years. I'm Gucci though, you know what I'm saying? Much love to you. I hope you're doing well, but I'm Gucci. And then that's how it is, because even back then, she didn't respect me because, like I said, at the time, I was a nice guy. I was overly nice. And there's nothing wrong being a nice guy. A nice guy just means that you're kind and you're a good person. A lot of people like to associate the term nice guy with letting people walk all over you. That's not how I consider being a nice guy, because why would a woman want to be with someone that's mean, that's disrespectful? Why would my woman that I'm currently with, that I've been with for 7 years and I've known since I was 10, 11 years old, why would she ever want to be with me if I was disrespectful towards her, if I didn't speak life into her, if I was rude to her? She wouldn't want to be with me, and no one wants to be with that type of partner that is rude and disrespectful to them, especially if you are a dude. If you talking down on your woman, if you being mean to them, disrespectful to them, and you're cursing them out, you putting your hands on them, bro, that's like, what are you doing? So there's nothing wrong being nice. There's nothing wrong being kind. It's just if you lack confidence and you let people speak to you any type of way without putting your foot down, that's a different story. You're just soft. Disappear for a few years. Get off social media. Start reading different books. It's going to help you to improve your mindset. It's going to help you to improve your finances. If you are not where you want to be, your focus shouldn't be having sex. Your focus shouldn't be partying. Your focus shouldn't be clubbing. If you are not where you want to be physically, mentally, spiritually, or financially, you are nowhere where you want to be. You have to understand that you need to start focusing on you. You need to go into solitude and you need to spend more time figuring out who you are. And I spoke about that in the last podcast. For my men out there, for the next 12 months, vanish, disappear, start reading books that's going to help you to improve your mindset, your body, and your finances. Start listening to different podcasts like this one or other podcasts from your favorite creators and learn how to level up, learn how to become a better man, learn how to become more masculine, learn how to, develop more focus, how to fortify your mind so you won't care about what others think about you. Learn how to increase your wealth and build generational wealth long term. Learn how to develop high income skills so you can increase your income and so you could be in a place financially where you could take care of your family and they don't have to struggle when certain things happen in the world. That should be your focus for the next 12 months. And also going on semen retention. I'm going to make a whole nother podcast on semen retention and the importance of it. But basically, semen retention is when you hold on to your seed for elongated periods of time. I'm telling you, men, if you hold on for a few months, even like half a year or a year, and you just utilize that energy in a productive way, you start channeling that sexual energy that you would towards chasing women and partying and clubbing. If you channel that same energy, that same ferociousness you have going into sex, if you channel that same energy, that same animalistic energy towards working on your purpose, bettering your body, bettering your mind, fortifying your spirit, prayer, meditation, visualization, reading, creating things that never been created before in your family, elevating the bloodline, your life is going to transform. My life transformed before my very eyes by me developing sexual discipline while still being in a relationship. A lot of my dudes watching this podcast, you might be single, you might be in a relationship, but that doesn't matter. You still got to develop that discipline and you got to focus on you. You come first before anybody else on this physical plane. Obviously, yes, God comes first, but I'm talking about on this physical plane, you got to put yourself first, because if you're not in the best shape mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially, you cannot take care of your children. You cannot take care of your woman. You can't take care of your dude. You can't take care of your parents. You can't take care of your people. You cannot have a massive, massive impact if you're not out there taking care of you first. So I understand a lot of you have this mindset that you want to put others before you, but in essence, regardless whether you want to put others before you and you want to take care of them at the best of your ability, you cannot pour into somebody else's cup and leave your shit empty. You filling up everybody else's cup and leaving your shit empty, that's going to leave you mentally, physically, and spiritually drained all the time. And even me, I spent so much time pouring into everybody else's cup during certain points in my life, and it left me miserable, it left me drained, it left me like just down, man. So men, for the next 12 months, read 15 to 30 minutes a day. Practice semen retention and nofap. Stop watching the porn. Stop watching the little nasty movies. Get off social media. Stop looking at the Instagram models, the OnlyFans models. Get off that shit. Stop paying attention to that stuff. That stuff is corrupting your mind. It's destroying your brain, bro. Start going to the gym minimum 3 to 4 times a week. Start fasting every day or every other day so you could detox your body, detox your mind, and detox your spirit. And I made a whole video of this on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at MattRodriguez_18. I made a video talking about the importance of fasting and how everybody should be fasting. Fasting should be mandatory. It should not be something that's optional. And fasting is not, I'm not going to eat. You can fast screens, television. You can fast social media. You can fast people. You can fast food. You can fast a multitude of different things. Sex, pornography. There's a lot of things that you can fast. And right now, I told you, I'm on Ramadan right now. I'm on day 15, 16 right now. For my people out there that practice Ramadan or Lent, you're out there fasting. You're giving up something for a certain period of time, and that helps you to take a step back, and that, like, so you won't need that thing, because a lot of you are addicted to certain shit. You're addicted to chaos, you're addicted to porn, you're addicted to the reality TV, you're addicted to negative news, you're addicted to negativity. But if you flip that and you start focusing on yourself and you disappear for a while and you start just doing things that ignite your enthusiasm and doing things that are going to help you to grow and help you to learn, then you're going to be addicted to success. You're going to be addicted to growing as a man or as a woman. You're going to be addicted to increasing your focus. You're going to be addicted to bettering your finance. You're going to be addicted to just becoming the ultimate, superior, limitless version of yourself. Also, another thing that men you should be doing within the next 12 months, start praying, meditating, and visualizing on a daily basis. Praying to the Most High, connecting more with God is the most important thing. If you're not connected to God, none of this matters. Everything that you're doing right now doesn't matter without God. You can't do none of this without God. I don't care if you believe that God is Jesus. I don't care if you believe God is Allah, the Holy Spirit, the Most High, the law of attraction, your higher self, infinite intelligence. I don't care what you believe God is. To me, it's all one. I'm not here to get into semantics. I'm not here to debate people. You can debate with a wall for all I care. Doesn't matter. Everybody believes in the creator. And the creator created you to go out there and live a bigger and better reality than those who came before you. The God that you serve is limitless. So you are limitless. So you have the ability to go out there and do anything. And I mean anything and everything that you want to do. You're literally the creator of your reality, and you have that ability to go out there and create. So go freaking create. Another thing that you should start doing for the next 12 months is eating healthy, paying attention to what you're physically and mentally eating, because what you eat is not only limited to physical food, it's also mental food. What are you mentally consuming on a day-to-day basis? Are you watching the negative news, the negative content? Are you listening to the negative music? Are you entertaining the negative conversations that people, have on a day-to-day basis? In the physical food, are you eating fast food on a regular basis? Are you eating the McDonald's and the Wendy's and the bullshit all the time? And you're wondering why you have low energy, you're aging quickly, you're wondering why you're always fucking bloated and all this other shit. But you got to pay attention to what you're mentally and physically eating, because these things play a big part in how much energy you will have, how your body will perform, and how long you will live. If you're not taking care of your physical body, you're not going to live long enough to enjoy the retirement that you want to have. You're not going to live long enough to enjoy that pension or that 401k or whatever it is that you want to do. Like, a lot of you prioritize a 9 to 5 over your own health, and you'll commit more to a job than you would investing into yourself when it comes to your physical health. That doesn't make any sense to me, because I don't care if you work for 40 years. If you work for 40 years just to be sick at 60, 65 years old, and now you can't enjoy that money because now you're dying, then what was the whole point of you working in the first place? That's why I always say, put your health first. If you're in the best place physically and mentally, you're going to perform at your best, whether you work a job, whether you own a business, whether you're, having sex, whether you're, doing anything. Everything that you do in your life, you're going to perform at your best if you take care of your body and if you take care of your mind. So for the next 12 months, my men out there, even my ladies too, start going to the gym 3 to 4 times a week. Stop overindulging in sex and start retaining your seed, men, and start harnessing that sexual energy towards your purpose, towards your craft, so you can develop that discipline and that willpower. Start taking care of your physical body and also your mental body. Start praying, meditating, and visualizing, because when you're praying to God, when you're praying to the Most High, and you're showing gratitude to the Most High for creating you and putting all of these amazing opportunities in front of you, regardless of what you're going through right now, everything that's happening for you in your life is teaching you something. Your life is not happening to you, it's happening for you. All of these obstacles, all of these learning experiences, they're shaping you into a better man. They're shaping you into a better woman. You might not see it now, but when down the road, as you continue to level up, you'll look back and say, damn, that taught me this. Damn, that helped me with this. Damn, that strengthened this characteristic and that and this and that. And make sure you out there fasting. Fasting the negative entertainment, the negative music, the negative things that are going to, fuck with your brain, fuck with your mind and the way that you think. And make sure you're fasting food so you could detox your body, so you can have more energy and be more vibrant and, live a longer life. If you do these things for the next 12 months, I promise you, and you disappear, you get off social media and you really just lock in and hone in on who you really are, you start focusing on you and you just vanish, I'm telling you, when people see you again 6 months from now, a year from now, they're going to feel your energy. They're going to feel the shift in your energy. And when you shift your energy, when you shift as a person, when you become better, you change the whole world. Like, you don't understand, like, you being you becoming the best version of you, the limitless version of you being that highest version of you don't know what's dependent on that. There are certain individuals who are out there who are going to level up and become better, whether it's your children, your friends' future children, you know what I mean, your in-laws, your parents. You don't know who's going to be positively impacted by your shift. So in essence, when you shift the whole fucking world. You might come across someone in the future who might need your help. But if you at the highest level in your life and you out here leveling up, you out here making shit happen, and you're mentally fortified, you're stoic, you got emotional intelligence, you're taking care of your body, you're taking care of your mind, you're taking care of your spirit, you're taking care of your people, and you just like this ultimate confident, masculine, feminine version of you, then you'll be able to help that person at the best of your ability. But say 5-10 years go by, you can't help that person at the best of your ability if you're not taking care of what you need to take care of. So for the next 12 months, do those things on a regular basis. Start practicing those things. Start doing one of those things at least a few times a week, just to get yourself accustomed to it. I'm not saying you have to do all 5 things at once, but take it step by step. Do one thing at a time. You could first focus on going to the gym 3-4 times a week and start mastering that. Then when you start doing that shit consistently, then you can start moving on to reading 15-30 minutes a day. Then you can move on to practicing fasting. Then the next thing you know, a year go by and these things are not They're not practices no more. They're a part of your lifestyle. And even the people that are around you personally, like your family members, your parents, your siblings, your woman, your dude, everybody around you, your friends, they're going to respect you more. They're going to have more respect for you, and they're going to be able to depend on you more. Cause like, damn, Matt taking care of business. Damn, she taking care of business. Damn, they leveling up. Damn, they actually making shit happen. They said they were going to do this and they actually did it. And I'm telling you, that shit happened to me for the past 6 years. I just been leveling up. I just been becoming better. Last year, I was working a 9 to 5. Like literally, I haven't worked a 9 to 5 in almost a year, but I've been working 9 to 5s for the past 5 years. That's crazy to me because that was a part of my journey, but I kept leveling up. I kept making shit happen. I always known since I was 17, 18 years old, I wanted to work for myself. I wanted to be able to impact people when it comes to their mental health, when it comes to their physical health, when it comes to their spiritual health. And that's what I'm doing right now with my content, with my podcast, with my fitness coaching business. I'm out here going crazy and changing people's lives because that's my purpose. So when people see me now, like, damn, like Matt's a CEO, damn, Matt's a fitness model, damn, Matt's a fitness coach. Matt's a content creator. He's out here really making shit happen, and he's in shape, and his skin is clear. It's like, damn, like, what the fuck? Where's that skinny, unconfident, acne faced little boy that I used to know with the big ass head? I'm like, yo, I killed him. I had to kill my old self to become my new self. And you got to do the same. You got to kill your old self. You got to unleash the beast within, baby. That's what my mentor, Jeff Logan, said. You got to unleash the beast within. You got to unleash the beast, man. The beast is within you. God is within you. Go out there and become your best and stop accepting and limiting beliefs from other people. Stop caring about what others think. Stop going on social media and scrolling and comparing your life to everybody else's life because everybody want to live a fucking highlight reel. No, focus on you. A lot of the people that you see on social media trying to act like they have this perfect life, they really don't have a perfect life. So don't focus on them. Unfollow people that don't inspire you and that don't motivate you. And if you find yourself following people that is not inspiring you or does not motivate you, you need to unfollow them, or you need to get on social media as a whole and just detox your mind from that reality, because that's not real life. That's, like I'm gonna say again, you got to prime your mental environment for success. Follow successful people. Follow people that are going to help you to grow. Follow people that are going to help you to learn new skills, that are going to inspire you to become better. Disappear. Focus on yourself. Trust and surrender to the Most High. Trust in God and surrender to the moment. Go into solitude. Work on yourself every single day and figure out different ways for you to improve. After a fucking year, you're going to be a completely different man. You're going to be a completely different woman. Your life, your mindset, your consciousness, your body, your spirit, everything about you is going to be insanely different. I'm telling you, give it a year. Not no 2 months, 3 months, 60 days, 90 days. Cool. Yeah, you can make a little bit of a change in that time, right? And everybody's different. Their timeline is different. But I'm telling you, a full 12 months, a full 365 days of commitment, of committing to your vision, of commitment towards bettering oneself. Like, that shit is insane, the amount of change you can make in a year. Like a year ago today, I was working at Amazon a year ago today. Today of 2025, I was working at Amazon, driving in Yonkers, delivering packages in the fucking rain. Like right now, it's raining. I'm in my car right now, in the parking lot. I just finished my workout, did a little light legs, but I'm on Ramadan, so I didn't want to go too heavy. Didn't want to drain all my energy. But like, I used to do Amazon, bro. I worked so many jobs. I worked at gyms, Blink, Planet Fitness. I worked at a multitude of different spots. I worked at luxury condominiums, where I came across different people and, a lot of different energies. Like, I worked at a lot of different jobs, but a year ago today, bro, I was struggling financially. You know what I mean? I was working at Amazon. I was busting my ass for these 8, 12-hour shifts, driving all day, delivering packages to these rich neighborhoods and shit. I'm like, yo, bro, I could live in one of these houses, man. And I'm more than this. And that's not to knock people who drive Amazon trucks. There's nothing wrong with that. Get your money. You got a family to feed. You know what I'm saying? You got to fund your vision. Do your thing, man. But it's just crazy how that was me a year ago and now a year later. In March of 2026, I work for myself. I've been working for myself for, like I said, almost a year now. I've been going crazy. Business is booming. Everything is, blowing up for me. Everything's working out in my favor because I trusted in the process. I wanted to be this individual that I am right now 6 years ago in 2020. But if God would have gave me everything that I have now back then, I wouldn't have been ready for it. 18-year-old Matt was nowhere near ready for the amount of responsibility that I have now when it comes to owning a business, when it comes to being in a full committed relationship. I was not ready for anything that I have now. And that's why I say trust and surrender. Trust God. Trust in the process and surrender to the moment. And that's why I also say, when disappear, vanish. You don't got to worry about people, man. Don't worry about social media. You're not missing shit. People got the fear of missing out. People got FOMO, the fear of missing out. Don't worry about missing out. You're not missing out on shit. Why? What you missing out on? Somebody, dropping a new movie? What you missing out on? A new TV show dropping? What you missing out on? A new video game? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you missing out on? A club, partying, drinking? Like, nobody cares, man. Nobody gives a shit. The movies is always going to be there. The video games is always going to be there. The clubs is always going to be there. The shorties, the strip clubs, all that shit's always gonna be there, man. Like, don't worry about that shit. That shit should not be your priority right now. Your priority should be, especially as a man, I can only speak for men because I am a man, is to disappear, focus on you and bettering yourself so you can take care of the people that are going to come after you. Because if you spend the next 5 to 10 years wasting time doing things and developing bad habits and bad characteristics of the lowest version of you, and then now you out here popping out babies in your 30s and 40s, and you're not even like where you want to be, that's going to be a tough time for you because you was out here bullshitting in your 20s. That's why I'm a big advocate of locking in your 20s so you can enjoy your 30s. I'm about to be 24 next month, 24 years young, your boy, the one and only Matt Rodriguez, your boy. I'm about to be 24 years young. By the time I'm 30, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be in my 30s enjoying my life and being the most fulfilled I've ever felt in my entire life because I know the work that I'm putting in right now. I'm fulfilled right now. I love my life right now. I'm always striving for more, obviously. But there are people in my life, in your life as well, that aren't even born yet, that are dependent on you. So why would I or you waste time doing shit that doesn't serve us at the highest level? I'm not saying from time to time you can't have fun. I'm not saying from time to time you can't indulge in these things. It's just a lot of you overindulge, and that's the problem. And that's why you stay stuck and stagnant, because I did the same thing. I was smoking the weed. I was watching the pornography. I was addicted to that bullshit. I was looking at the naked chicks on Instagram and social media and the OnlyFans. You know what I mean? I was out here watching the reality TV show. I was eating the fast food. I was doing everything that I preach against. So when people come on my page saying, oh yeah, bro, you talking down, I'm not talking down on anyone. I'm speaking life into you, and I'm holding you accountable to a higher standard because I did it. I understand how it feels to do those things on a regular basis and not have no willpower and no discipline. So when I'm speaking on it from my own personal experience. There was a time and a place I was not confident. So I speak on confidence. There was a time and a place where I wasn't in the best shape of my life. I was eating unhealthy. I wasn't in shape, had no discipline. I was not where I wanted to be, but now I am because I disappeared and I made shit happen without telling nobody. I ain't tell nobody about my vision. I ain't tell nobody I was getting up 4 or 5 a.m. Ain't nobody business. People know now because they see the work, but then when they like, yo, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you must be on steroid. They'll try to take the attention off my hard work and they'll try to, put it somewhere else as if I'm, taking shortcuts. And I'm like, I don't take steroids. And I take that as a compliment. I don't take steroids. If you think I do, that means I'm doing something right. When you start leveling up, people are always going to try to say some negative shit to you. That's why I told you the last video too. People are going to try to throw it off and say something that you're doing that's irrelevant with what you actually do. For example, if you start becoming financially successful, you start making millions of dollars and you start buying shit that you like, say a luxury vehicle, you live in a luxury home, especially if you are a male like me, that looks like me, I'm black, they're going to try to associate it. Well, oh yeah, well, he sells drugs. He's a drug dealer, this and that. If you're getting in shape, oh yeah, he's on steroids, bro. He took a shortcut. He's on steroids. I work for this body for the past almost 10 years. I ain't never take steroids in my life and I never will. I don't judge people who do. I know people who do, but that's not my thing, bro. I'm not going to shorten my lifespan and die in my 30s because I want to inject myself when I could do it naturally, bro. I'm an Afro-Latino, bro. Like, I don't need juice. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking black, man. Like, there's no one in my entire family that's ever looked like me, that was ever in shape like me. And that's why I have a massive responsibility to go out here and change the game. And by being in solitude, by disappearing, by not being on social media, by focusing on myself, I was able to tap into that higher version of me. I never knew that developing a body like this was possible in my family because when I grew up, I didn't see nobody in shape. Nobody in my family was in shape growing up. Nobody in my family had the body I had. And that's not me being arrogant and saying I'm better than them. It's just I didn't think this was possible until I was able to visualize it and see it, and I made it happen. But I would have never been able to do that if I never went into solitude, if I never disappeared and was absent from the world and I wasn't focusing on myself. The reason why I've been able to develop this body, the reason why now I'm able to work for myself, even though owning the business is not easy in any way, shape, or form. I'm not acting like I got it all figured out because I don't. I'm still learning. I'm still adjusting. I'm still changing my diet. I'm still adding certain things and eliminating certain things from, my habits and stuff like that. I'm still working on me. There's always new levels to this shit. But if I never was focusing on myself, if I never was absent from the world, if I never was, not focusing on me, I would have never became the individual that I am right now. And I'm saying the same thing with you. You can literally transform your life by going into solitude and being absent. Absent doesn't mean cutting everybody off. It more so just means you're thinking for yourself and you're focusing on you and bettering yourself so you could be in the best position possible, mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially, to take care of your people long term, your children, your bloodline, everybody that's fucking dependent on you. So don't waste no time bullshitting. Don't waste the time clubbing. Don't waste no time partying. Don't waste no time drinking all the time, smoking all the time. If you want to do those things once in a while and have a little, time to yourself, cool, right? But don't overindulge. It's not wrong eating fast food once in a while, but when you eat it every day and that's your lifestyle and those are your habits, then don't complain when you get sick. Don't complain when you're not in the best shape of your life. Don't complain when these things start popping up and then you act like it's all random because you don't want to hold yourself accountable and because you want to be ignorant to the actual truth that's right in front of you. It's the fact that you don't take care of your shit. Same goes with finances. Same goes with your career. You got to start leveling up. You got to start focusing on you. And how do you do that? You do that by going into solitude, focusing on yourself, and disappearing for a while. And then when you come back, people will respect you more. And not only will they respect you more, they'll be positively impacted by your shift, by your growth, because now you're in a position where now you can inspire them and help them in a way you wasn't able to before when you was broke. You're now in a place where you make millions of dollars a year. Now you're able to help and impact more people on a greater scale because now you can hire a team, better equipment. Now you can take care of your parents and give them the best of the best, herbalistic medicine that will help them to live a longer life, that will help them with their joints, with their sickness, whatever it may be, your family. It doesn't matter, bro. Like when you start leveling up and becoming the best version of you, the whole entire world shifts because now you're able to help more people at a higher level because you're at your best. So go into solitude, disappear from the world. Absence is power, baby. Absence is power. And absence increases respect in your life from other people around you. And absence is power to the point where now, if you disappear and you focus on you for the next year, for the next few years, you can come back a whole new individual, the limitless version of you, and now you could change even more people's lives. That's my time, baby. Your boy, Matt Rodriguez. I love y'all, man. Follow me on Instagram at MattRodriguez_18 and on TikTok, same name, MattRodriguez_18. And, like I said, if you want to get in the best shape of your life within the next 6 months to a year, not no 2-month program, 1-month program, 6 to 12 months, transforming your body, transforming your mind and your spirit. Click the link down below, fill out the questionnaire, and we'll see if you're the right fit for Limitless Physique, and we'll see if I'm the right coach for you to help you to hit those goals. I love y'all, man. Episode 2, absence is power. Absence increases respect in your life. Episode 3 coming next week. I told you we got this fire dropping. I got y'all. Let's keep, taking this to new heights, man. Keep leaving me the 5-star reviews. Keep leveling up with me. If anything that you take from this podcast, man, repost it on your social medias. Keep showing it love so we can keep growing and so I can reach out to more people. The more people you share this podcast with, the more people I can help. So even share this podcast with people who need it. I love y'all. Your boy, Matt Rodriguez. Have a blessed one, y'all, and be limitless.